Big Game Breakdown, sponsored and powered by Bet Online. Michigan State and Duke, number 1 against number 2. The Dukies are 2 and 156 the total from Chicago United Center. Expect a lot of Michigan State fans to make the trip. Running theme of this doubleheader, 17 of the 20 starters will be freshmen or sophomores. How college basketball has changed. Michigan State will start 4 sophomores and a junior. And the great story here where Izzo tells Bridges to go to the NBA. He says, no, I'll come back. He's a 16-8 guy, and a big reason why they're number 2 behind Duke in the first ranking.
Yeah. And again, Michigan State starting 4 sophomores and a junior, and yet they're as experienced as any team in the top 10. You know, when you've got 17 of 20 starters in the 2 games that we're talking about in this top, all 1, 2, 4, and 7 playing tonight. You know, when 17 of the 20 starters are freshmen or sophomores, you know what you can expect? You can expect a lot of growing pains. Not so for Michigan State. With the 4 sophs and a junior, they have the requisite experience. And boy, he gave his freshmen a lot of minutes last year. They've still made the big dance. Remember, that was in question last March. But it certainly set the foundation for this season. Tom Izzo thinks he's got a pretty good squad. Quote, we've got everything you need. We've got great guys and great team chemistry. This might be the best player, guy, student group I've ever had. Now it's the getting it to be on the court chemistry. Can we put the right lineups together? And that's the question for Izzo now. In early season play, does he have his rotations in good position?
And he came back, Bridges, whoever you get the player of the year candidate, 16-8, also had 2.3 assists and 1.5 block shots. He comes back, although he worked his ass off and dropped 12 pounds in the offseason. So you'd think, all right, I'm just going to show up and coast, and I'm a big man on campus. It's been the exact opposite. Izzo, that's the million-dollar question. That's what I said when he decided. How does he respond? Does he come back and not go to class? Does he come back and not work as hard? He's done the opposite. Great news there for Sparty. Although, once we get into January, I would say don't go to class. What's the point? In any event, it's the one-and-done era now. We know about it at Kentucky. How about at Duke? Look what's going on here. It's going to be 4 freshmen and then Grayson Allen as they get the big recruit Bagley. A couple of easy wins to start. Carter's 6'10", Bagley's 6'11". How about this, Teddy, where Duke's become Coach K's embraced the one-and-done now?
Well, I mean, he has to in the modern era of college basketball. To win, you need elite talent. To get elite talent, it means you're going to be starting freshmen. And when you start freshmen, it means they're likely, with the right talent, to be one-and-done type of guys. Bagley, Carter, Trent, Duval, all Frosh starters for Coach K this year. You have Carter and Bagley, huge guys. Carter's 6'10", 259. Bagley, 6'11", 234. They have Marquise Bolden, 6'11", 246, the sophomore. Bagley, in particular, might be the guy. I mean, he's the guy you want to keep your eye on. He can go out and play the perimeter. He obviously can bang in the low post. He's the early favorite to be the number 1 overall pick in next year's draft. Here's a quote from Duke assistant Jeff Capel. Quote, we don't look at Bagley as a big guy. He can play the post, but he's not a post player. On a college level, we think he can play just about anywhere on the court. It's worth noting Capel's father died on Monday, so there could be a little bit of extra emotion for Duke this evening. And certainly, when you talk about the issues with Duke, it's ongoing. The nothing but freshmen and sophomores on the bench. We talk about experience depth. The Blue Devils have none. And of course, they got the freshman point guard in Trevon Duval. You got everyone involved, 12 points in 27 minutes in a 30-point rout over Utah Valley on Saturday. And Utah Valley, that was the back end of one of the toughest opening schedules in college basketball history. Friday, they played at Kentucky. Saturday, the next night, they played at Duke. But there was something about Friday night that we really need to harp on. We talk about the nightcap in Chicago, Pauly.
Hey, guys, for the full video, go to sbrpicks.com.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.